Once upon a time, there was a little bantam. She was the smallest bantam in her flock, and she lived in the barn with the other bantams. The other bantams always picked and clawed at her, and they wouldn't always let her share the grain that the farmer threw them. It was wartime, and the battlefield was just over the hill. The barrel of the machine gun fire, and the flash of shells exploding, boom, had been a part of the bantam's life from the beginning. The farmer had to pick his best animals to take the land further south, and he didn't have enough room for the bantams. The bantams had to fend for themselves from now on. Nighttime arrived, and all of the bantams rushed into the barn, except for the smallest bantam, who slept under an overgrown hedge by the roadside. That night, there was a huge explosion. Boom! The bantams in the barn were killed. But the little bantam survived. Unfortunately, she was thrown among the branches and couldn't struggle free. The next morning, a company of soldiers marched through the village towards the battlefield. They had been marching for many hours and decided to rest for a while on the roadside. One of the youngest soldiers was called Arthur. He was the son of a farmer, and in war-torn Europe, he often felt homesick and afraid, but tried not to show it. The older soldiers teased him enough as it was for his shyness and quiet country ways.
A bantam. Take it easy there, little one.
Time's up, men! Hurry up there!
They've been walking all night, and it's now night time.
Supper's ready, boys. Eat up.
What's the point of keeping that miserable-looking bird?
It's so scrawny. It wouldn't even make a decent bowl of soup. If it's going to crow at night, I'll wring its skinny neck.
Her name is Bertha, and she needs someone to look after her.
The next day. At first, life in the trenches wasn't so bad. Arthur was able to share his food with Bertha, and she grew stronger. The soldiers stopped teasing Arthur and began to look upon Bertha as a lucky mascot. They even helped him build a pen for her. But after some time, fighting grew heavier. Food became scarce. The soldiers collected grubs and worms for Bertha now from the muddy banks of their mud prison. Then, something incredible happened. In the midst of a raging battle, Bertha laid a warm, brown egg.
Officer, Bertha's laid an egg.
Every morning since then, Bertha laid warm, brown eggs for the soldiers, who shared the eggs as a treat for those who were most in need. During the terrible weeks that followed, the bantam gave them something to joke about.
A hen in a trench is like fine on the front.
Ha ha ha!
Hilarious! An egg a day keeps the shell-shock away.
Ha ha!
Hilarious. Above all, Bertha gave the soldiers courage and hope.
If a bantam like this can survive and still lay eggs as well, I believe we can make it through this terrible war.
At long last, the battlefront was near, and the fighting began to draw to an end. Arthur and his companions were able to climb out of the little oak trenches and make their way down towards the camp across the miles of territory they had won. When the soldiers had begun to recover their strength, it was time to leave.
Officer, may we please take Bertha with us? She has helped so much during the battle.
Yes, we must absolutely bring her with us.
Should we take Bertha with us?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, we must leave her here. We've got a long way to go.
A few days later, Arthur and his soldiers marched through the village again. Bertha had grown now and was able to look after herself.
Goodbye, Bertha. You did well.
Yes, Bertha, we miss you.
Farewell and good luck.
Many months later, the soldiers left Europe on a troop ship for home. When they finally sailed into harbour, the wharf was crowded with people waiting to welcome them.
Hi. Bertha.
Many months later, Arthur returned to his farm, and his niece Bertha was visiting him. There was now a flock of bantams on his farm, and Arthur showed Bertha how to feed and care for them. Arthur never really talked about the war until the day when he was feeding the bantams with breakfast.
Bertha, I want to tell you a story.
Yes.
About a bantam. My name's Bertha.
And Arthur told his niece his special story about Bertha, in hope that he will never forget his little bantam that he forever loved.
Wow, well done.
We will always remember the people who went off to war to fight for their country, lest we forget.